time to die.
Wait, this time you killed him. Okay, that works out better actually.
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
Well done, everyone. Now we can break through into Anbar.
Okay.
We need to hurry up and attack the palace to block Edelgard's movements.
Oh man, that means so much concentration. That means so much concentration. But how come sometimes like when you rewind, stuff stays the same and other times it changes? I don't know.
My thank you so much.
We've made it this far. Somehow. Edelgard is probably looking down on us from somewhere in that castle.
I wonder if she's panicking or just smiling smugly.
Oh, both.
From this point on, she'll be giving it her all too. Expect her to be tougher than the last time we fought.
Oh boy.
This battle will settle things once and for all. We'll attack as soon as everyone is ready. Huh? Is that you, Dedu?
Hey, you get to my class, please?
I heard the Alliance's army had entered the city. I've been searching for you ever since.
Please don't be your enemy, please.
I arrived not long after the battle at Gronder Field. I am here to kill Edelgard.
Well, if you want to fight alongside us, we'd be more than happy to have you.
We fight for different objectives. I swore to offer Edelgard's head to His Highness. But, should I fail, I will have no choice but to entrust that mission to you. This is the information I have gathered during my time in hiding here.
You could have joined
It includes
us.
details about the inside of the castle.
Ah,
I
there's a piece of
appreciate
paper.
this, but what do you plan to do? Don't tell me you plan to go alone.
I've done what I came here to do. Farewell.
Bye, the deal.
Hey, wait! He's gone. He's just as hard to understand as his liege was. The time has finally come, my friend. Once we win this fight, the Empire will fall. What will become of it? Well, that's for us to decide, isn't it? Odd as it sounds, I believe the forces responsible for destroying Fodlan are also responsible for protecting the livelihood of its citizens.
Why did you have to go off though? We know he's gonna die.
Everything, even the land itself, has been harmed by the chaos of war. To do that, the first thing we need to think about is a new ruling system for all of Fodlan. No, I don't think that would work. The western half of the continent has little connection to the Alliance. Any attempt to force dominion on them would breed rebellion. The world would slide back into war once again. Even if the Alliance lords and any remaining influential nobles were to divide up dominion of all of Fodlan, they would simply pursue their own interests. Another war would be inevitable. That's why there needs to be a powerful ruler who stands above them all and unifies Fodlan as one nation.
Can that be me?
A new ruler, huh? I think I've got someone in mind. My dreams await in a future where Fodlan
Is
is
it gonna be
no
me?
longer ravaged by war. There are things I want to see with you someday. I'll keep thinking about the best way to achieve that goal. Whatever we decide to do, we can't do it until we defeat the Empire. Fodlan can't welcome a new dawn until we win the war. Let's
I saw a quick thing of tea time.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. Conclusion of the crossing roads.
Conclusion? Maybe this is the end.
On the streets of the
What the
Imperial
Golden Deer?
Alliance forces crush Edelgard's army and take up the perimeter of the Imperial Palace. The time has come to face Emperor Edelgard and to free Rhea from her clutches.
Hopefully Red is not just like backstab us and go like, ah, I'm a dragon too, ah, like that. Well, we're just jumping right into it. Wow. I thought I had to teach. No, we're just jumping right into it. Good.
The objective of this battle is to defeat Edelgard and rescue Rhea. According to the information Dedu gave us, the throne room is directly north of the castle's main entrance.
But to be fair though, unless if like Rhea's like a final boss, what else is left? Like I'm thinking about like the blue lines, the dude just left and he probably just died. All of Edelgard's people in her class died. All came to my class. So yeah, like not that much is left now to think about it. Unless if Rhea or Rhea just goes all evil like.
It's safe to assume that's where Edelgard is. She's a fellow student to all of us. If there's a path that we can walk together, that would be preferable.
Oh, please don't pull out this whole friendship BS.
But that all depends on Edelgard. If she won't yield, then that's that. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill her. I ask that you and everyone here prepare yourselves to do the same.
Understood. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we are prepared.
The future of the Alliance. No, of Fodlan is at stake.
Oh wow, just
I've
don't
been
make it
prepared for
sound
this
so
my
great.
whole life.
Captain Gerald taught me that indecisiveness is a weakness.
Wait, Flame's here! Why is Flame here now? She was here like in the last couple cutscenes. Are you a ghost? Are you a ghost? Don't blink at me. Okay.
The lives of Lady Rhea and everyone here are more important than all else. I shall be prepared.
Wait, why is she talking to us?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she took one look at my overstuffed muscles and surrendered in tears then and there.
Yep!
I really hope that Edelgard will yield.
Edelgard is a stubborn one. I don't think she's likely to surrender. Goddess, please protect us.
Why are you here there on the left?
I'll fight with all I got to save Lady Rhea.
Oh yeah, that's why. You're like, oh, like,
Rescuing
underling or
Lady Rhea
something
is
like
my
that? Oh, you're here,
dearest
too. Well, you
Must
put
prevail
my
no matter
class
what it
now.
takes.
Like, you in the last battle.
In the name of the Knights of
Oh, you're
Service,
here for some reason.
we'll bring the hammer down on the Imperial Army.
Man, this really does feel like the end, though.
Satisfied yet, boy? Everyone made up their minds a long time ago.
Okay, let's get started. We're yours to... Everyone, take your positions. The battle is upon us.
Yeah, this really does feel like the ending. Now it's gotta load. Hopefully Sword of Creator is back at the full strength though. I just realized that because I didn't get the rest, so it didn't get... Maybe they just do that for me. Okay, let's look at this map. Here's this. And she's all the way up there. Really? Not that far away? Only level 42? Wait a minute. I think I have a plan. Walk like 2 inches forward. then teleport. Let's see. Yeah, you're like right next to him. Okay, we'll just swap you. Okay. Let's see if this actually works. Yeah. Okay, defeat and it's like the victory.
They've made it into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them. Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare for a bitter struggle. Victory to the Adrestian Empire!
Okay.
There are more enemies inside the palace than I thought. It's gonna take a lot to bring this situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go!
Okay, let me see if a plan that would work.
Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
I'll do my best.
What's my strategy?
Let's make this quick.
That would be really dangerous to do. But you know what I can do anyway? Getting the third one was a lot easier than they said so.
Allow me to demonstrate. I must lead them well.
But just in case if it does not live,
Leave it to me.
backup strategy.
At the ready.
You're so close.
Hold a grudge if you...
You got yourself killed.
Time for
I'm your girl. You ready? Always.
Already?
Let's clean up. Feels good to fight for a cause.
Shall we?
Can someone actually hit this guy? There.
Can't afford to slack off.
I'll cut through.
Guide me well.
I can't be letting you pass. I will defend, and I will.
Wait, no, you're still alive! Oh no! Mrs. Dodgy!
I will win.
And crit!
Alas, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skill. Inform the truth.
Fire meets water!
I'm...
Oh my gosh, she's a monster.
Let's turn the tables!
He had to get hit, didn't he?
Let's see them handle this.
Missed.
This was actually going after them. Oh wait, no, he's a different monster. Don't go after me. No, 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 no.
I wonder... I may not survive.
I wonder if there's a... Let me try this again. Let me see if I can dodge them.
I must.
To survive, I will win!
I cannot.
I may not survive.
Let's clean up. I'll grow a strong.
Leave it to me.
At the ready. I'll cut through.
No use! With all of my might!
Shall we? Let's make this quick.
I have an idea.
At the ready.
Let's make this quick.
A heal.
Let's make this quick.
I'll crush them all.
Can it fix you up?
Shall we?
I may not survive. Watch and learn. All is going to plan.
Seems...
Forgive me.
And you survived.
It's a bad time to die.
Oh, wait, I get. Okay, here's my idea. Let's go back from the beginning again.
They've made it.
Our bashful little... The key should be around... At the ready.
Let's clean up. Going for the kill. Thinning their numbers.
Leave it to me.
I'm your girl. You're done. It had to be done.
Okay.
Wait. Shall we?
Good job.
Sorry it's gotta be like this.
I'll do my best.
You gotta stay back here. You're a healer.
What's my strategy?
Let's make this quick.
Not yet.
My moment has arrived. A fitting outcome.
Amazing.
Guide me well.
I can't be.
Okay.
I can feel...
I'll cut through.
I'll crush them all.
No use. I'll only.
She didn't give up the battle. That was the only part I was worried about.
I wonder how Dedue's doing. Here is something to believe in.
Another victory. What's my strategy?
It's over.
I must leave them well.
Okay.
Guide me well.
You are in my way!
I'll cut through.
shall we?
Let's clean up.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
At the ready.
I'll do my best.
Save the healer. Okay.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue
Yep, I
me.
know magic spell code teleport.
I don't mean to inform you.
Which I would have did it right the first time.
With all of my might.
Oh, there goes the healer.
I'm sorry.
So much for my plan.
Here's the plan.
How's this?
She worked out a lot better this time. But before I do that,
Let's make this quick.
yeah, wow, this works out great. I think Petra didn't go for Claude.
Your ideals. I understand they're not so far removed from my own. But without sufficient knowledge of this land's suffering, I can't entrust Fodlan to you.
What?
Perhaps. I dare say it's true that I don't fully understand the history of Fodlan.
Okay.
Still, I've seen many things in my life. Don't worry. I'll finish the job for you.
You can't stop.
So much for my...
She had to get crit, didn't she?
I must pull through. I must pull through.
At the ready.
I'll try.
Feel like I screwed up. As if it gets a crit this time. You got any voluntaries? You do not. Try again.
Your idea, but without sufficient...
Perhaps. Still.
Maybe this time if...
I'll strike
again, crit again. Maybe she automatically just gets crits. If not, I still have a little plan. If he dies.
I cannot bring my...
That was the I am.
In that case, I didn't earn my...
There is still...
I fight... No.
Forgive me.
Weak. More proof of my loyalty.
Let's make this quick.
I guess I have to get plan B.
Edelgard, I will not be keeping my promise.
Wait a minute, is this a normal dookie so I get one through the whole entire time?
We should be able to get through to the throne room now.
What?
I'll cut through.
Sorry, but it's you or me. I still have...
Had to be done.
I'm not there yet. Seems...
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
Welcome! Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Thanks a... Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Come back.
They've made it into defeating every...
There are more enemies, but if we our bashful little... The key should be... At the ready.
I'm your girl. You're done. Can't afford to lose. Shall we?
Leave it to me. Guide me well.
I can't.
I'll crush them all.
Let's make this quick.
What's my strategy?
Let's clean up. Thinning their numbers.
You're incredible.
I'll do my best.
I'll cut through.
You are in my way!
I wonder how Dedue's doing. Good time for a secret scheme. We're all desperate, aren't we?
Press on.
The weak fall.
Professor, I suppose you think you can defeat me, is that right? But I will never give up. Even if my arms and legs failed me, I would still find a way to move forward. I will smash that false goddess and her minion into the ground. I will fight.
No hesitation!
It looks as though my path will end here. My teacher, claim your victory. Strike me down, you must. Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hand. I wanted to walk with you.
Thank you so much.
It's over. We were only able to beat her because of you. This wasn't the conclusion I'd hoped for, even though I... Never mind. It's over now. The important thing is that we won.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial General asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead. You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark. I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas. They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And if left to their own devices, It is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius. I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find there is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop resides in a secret chamber in the Imperial Palace. I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors, and the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind. You were a better man than I believed you to be. So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them. The allies of Monica and Tomas, well, we knew about them already. I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress. But who were these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one. Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought. Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find...
You have come to save me. Is this a dream? I have longed to see you again, all this time. Is it true?
Claude, I can see you have grown into a reliable young man. Thank you for supporting the professor, and for rescuing me. Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Children of... What is this about?
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big, something terrible. They use blood for their wicked magic, and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu. But he used that sword to massacre the people there. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them. Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you, and I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day. You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please rest for a while. My friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to...
You must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess. She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive? Maybe? Though, I get the feeling you're something else altogether. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I longed to see. I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Bridget, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Elmyra, or countries even farther east there, too. All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the sight. It's so simple, but still so far away. But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
So, you mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Gerald, and the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies, and the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The people who were after my blood? They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Merceus.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I don't know. But we have to try, don't we?
We've really taken on something big. I wonder if our names will go down in history.
My heroic name, passed down to future generations? A worthy cause indeed.
They were trying to use the Imperial Army to plunge Fodlan into war, but we nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots. And I know we have what it takes to do it.